we're gonna talk about right now is reflections. Reflections mostly you are used to in the morning when you wake up, you go brush your teeth and you look at yourself in a mirror. You'll see a reflection of yourself. When you speak of reflection, I need you to keep in mind that imagine we're gonna call our mirror a line of reflection, which means that if I am standing in the morning and I take my coffee cup and put it in front of me, the coffee cup is going to take this space, let's say, right? Let's say it's gonna be over here. I will see this coffee cup over here, right? In the mirror, and then behind the coffee cup, I will see myself. The same thing is, for instance, if I had my textbook in front of me, and there will be the mirror, the textbook is gonna be right in here, and then it will be myself in the mirror. That's a reflection. In addition, if I put the pen on the right side in here, correct? The pen is gonna be over there, it's kind of gonna be reflected. If I was to raise my hand up, I will see the hand up. However, if that was a person standing in here, is no longer raising right hand, you would have to raise left hand in order for it to be a reflection. Keep that in mind. Let's look in here. We need to say if this is a reflection. So imagine I have my x-axis in here. And the question says, tell me, is the blue figure a reflection of the red figure? So this red figure is looking at itself in a mirror. Is this the way it's gonna see itself? Well, let's think about it. This point in here is, for instance, 1 unit away from the mirror, from the line of reflection. That point should see itself also 1 unit away from the mirror. And it does, right? Well, the other points, let's see if they also the same distance they're supposed to be. This point in here is, let's say, 2 units away from the line of reflection from the mirror. This point in here is 2 units from the line of reflection. All right. This point in here, 4 units. This one also is 4 units. So the blue figure is indeed a reflection of the red one. So yes. Now let's look in here. This kind of a, I don't know, arrow. The top of the arrow is 1 unit away from my y-axis. And this time around, this is my line of reflection. The point is in here. Uh-oh, hold on a second. It's not the same distance, right? So it's not a reflection. What is it? What is it? What do you think it is? Think about it for a second. And yes, you are right. It is a translation. It just slit, correct? So the name of this transformation is a translation, which is a slide. And here, it was a reflection indeed. You will also be given reflections on a coordinate plane. You have to first figure out what is your line of reflection. What is the mirror? Well, let's see. It says in here, reflection in the x-axis. So the x-axis is the horizontal one, the one that goes left and right. So you're gonna think of this is my mirror. And let's see, where's my image? I have a triangle, A, B, and C, and I'll have to plot it first, right? So the point A is I'm -1 and 1. So 1 unit to the left from the origin to -1 on x-axis, and 1 unit up, follow the y-axis. So this is my point A. Point B says go 1 unit to the left on x and 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. Here's my point B. Point C is 6 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and 3 units up. 1, 2, 3. Here is point C. And that is my triangle that is given to me to start with. Let's connect the dots. There you go. So that's my triangle A, B, and C. And I'm supposed to reflect it over the x-axis. So this is the mirror. Point C is how many units away from the mirror? If I kind of do half clouds, that's what I like to do. If I have 3 of them in here, I know I will see them on the other side of the mirror, right? If they have to be here first. And after, there's going to be the point C. So this is C prime. Point A is 1 unit away, so it will see itself 1 unit away in a mirror, correct? So the point A is going to be in here, and is my A prime. Point B, 1, 2, 3 units, 1, 2, 3 units. It's going to be right in here, B prime. Let's connect my points. And there it is. That is my reflected triangle. So now it's A prime, B prime, and C prime. And again, your teacher most likely will ask you for your coordinates. So you're gonna have to make sure you know, that you know your axes and your coordinate plane pretty well. So let's look. Point A prime. X comes first, right? So this is -1, 1 unit left from the origin, and 1 unit down, so it's -1. Point B prime, which is over here, also -1 on x-axis, and then we went 1, 2, 3 units down, so in here is -3. C prime, X first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So it lies on 6 on x-axis, and then how many units down did we go? 1, 2, 3, and that is -3. Here are the new coordinates of the reflected image.